Good evening, folks. It is Sunday, August 10th, 2025. You know that already. It's time for Danimal Stories, sponsored tonight by Smiling Dan 2. Welcome in if he's, and fan him up if he's in the stream right now, by all means, absolutely. Tonight's story is both kind of local, it's not too far from me, and it is news. It happened within the last 8 to 10 days. So here it is, the headline. Bear with plastic jar on its head freed in northern Wisconsin. That is, bear with plastic jar on its head freed in northern Wisconsin. This is from the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, Office of Communications. Immediate release date, August 4th, 2025. Here's the story. Dateline Madison, Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, the DNR, today announced that a bear observed with its head stuck in a jar in Bayfield, Douglas, and Sawyer counties was successfully freed this weekend by the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services staff near Cable, Wisconsin. The DNR partners with the USDA Wildlife Service to respond to a variety of wildlife-related agricultural and residential damages or nuisance situations, including unique situations like this one. The DNR and USDA Wildlife Services first learned of a bear with a plastic jar stuck on its head in north central Sawyer County on Saturday, July 26th. Since the bear was first observed, it moved nearly 50 miles and was reported multiple times across Sawyer County and southern Bayfield and Douglas counties. Staff from USDA Wildlife Services set several live traps for the bear based on reported sightings, but these efforts were ultimately unsuccessful due to the distance that the bear was traveling each day. After over a week of monitoring and tracking efforts, several public reports of the bear over the weekend of August 2nd to 3rd indicated that it was likely returning to the area where it was first witnessed. On Sunday, August 3rd, a trained wildlife professional responded to a timely report of the bear at a private residence and was able to safely dart the bear with an immobilization drug. Once the bear was sedated, the USDA Wildlife Services staff were able to cut off the jug and examine the bear for injuries. No lacerations or additional injuries were noted, and the approximately 70-pound, 2-year-old sow, that is, a female bear, was relocated to a safe wooded area with ample food and water to allow the bear to recover. The bear was alert when released and quickly began feeding on a patch of berries nearby. Natural food is abundant in northern Wisconsin at this time of year, and the bear's best chance of survival is in the wild, feeding on naturally occurring food services. We don't know how long the jug was on the bear's head, but it was a little skinny when captured. There were punctures in the jug, likely from the bear's claws, and a public observation indicated that it was able to drink by dunking its head in water, said Randy Johnson, DNR large carnivore specialist. That's a job, large carnivore specialist. The bear was likely surviving on body fat reserves, which can be significant on bears by midsummer. A bear of that age and sex normally averages between 100 and 150 pounds this time of year. The bear received 2 plastic ear tags for identification, consistent with federal law regarding the administration of immobilization drugs in free-ranging wildlife. The DNR and USDA Wildlife Services thanked the public for reporting the bear as it moved across the landscape, citing these timely reports as critical to the success of this effort. And we do have a picture. I don't think anyone named the bear, but there the bear is still kind of sedated next to the ranger. And if you look to the left of the ranger as you're looking at him, I don't know how well you can see it, but there is that jug that previously was on his head. All right, what the heck? Holy moly. And that is Danimal Stories for Sunday, August 10th, 2025. Thanks for watching. Make sure you fan up Smiling Dan too if he's in the stream right now, and we'll be back to the best music on you now in just a moment.